the Maharaja, and you're watching Eric's Collection World.
Hey yo, welcome back to the channel. I am Eric the Dudley Dog, and first off, depending on when this video gets posted, Happy New Year and Merry Christmas. And in today's video, I'll be ranking my top 10 favorite Ultimate Edition figures that came out this year that I bought myself. What you see before you is all the Ultimate Editions that were released this year that I bought, but unfortunately not everything that I bought is here yet. I still have not received the Ultimate Edition 27 CM Punk and Bailey, as well as the Ultimate Edition 28 Tiffany Stratton and Uncle Howdy. I am also missing the new Ultimate Edition Umaga and Dominic Mysterio. If I had gotten them in time, Tiffany and Dominic probably would most likely be in my top 10. But hey, if I receive them in 2026, I'll probably put them in my 2026 list. Now, I had originally planned on doing this list a lot sooner, but I had trouble finding all the figures back because I put them in storage all over the place. And if you've seen my previous videos, you know what a mess my collection is. And now, before we get to the top 10, I guess I should explain the criteria I use to rate these figures. Other than personal preference, number one would be anticipation of the figure from when it's announced. I mean, I think we all have that excitement when we hear about one of our favorite wrestlers or something getting an action figure, and we get more excited once we see the actual prototype or the sculpt or the previews. So we highly anticipate getting that figure in hand. So the second criteria would be the sculpt, the likeness to the actual character, and the details given. So like, even if you are highly anticipating the figure, but when the figure comes out looking nothing like the character itself, it can be a big disappointment. And number three would be like the accessories that comes with the figure, with that matches for the character and everything. But overall, like I said, is my opinion, so some criteria might hold heavier swaying power than the others. Like something I'm anticipating more would hold more weight considering if it doesn't actually 100% look like the character for me. Because it would be good, in my opinion, it's good to finally have that character in action figure form. Like when I put Hardcore Hack at number 1 on my Elite list. And with that out of the way, let's get down to the countdown, starting at number 10. And starting off at number 10, we have the Ultimate Edition Series 26 Drew McIntyre. Now for me, the Ultimate Edition should be the defining version of the character. And this one presses all those buttons. So if you get this version of Drew, chances are you won't need to get any other. Like, this Drew is based on his WrestleMania 40 ring gear, if I'm not mistaken, and an entrance gear as well. But like I said, most likely you won't need any other version of this character once you get this version of it. He has 3 head sculpts, multiple hands, and as well as his ring gear. So there really isn't much else to improve over this character. And if we never get another Ultimate Edition Drew McIntyre, this will be the definitive and best version of the character for me. At number 9 is the Ultimate Edition Series 24 Finn Balor. And in this case is the Chase Edition. The standard edition, he has white pants, and this Chase edition, he is wearing black pants, black and purple, which is what I prefer. Once again, for me, this is the definitive edition of the character. He has his entrance jacket, his t-shirt. They even gave him 2 sleeveless arms without the arm wraps. Again, if you get this version of the character, you probably won't need any other version. Definitely won't need the elites, because there isn't really much that can improve over this one. So yeah, that is my number 9 Ultimate Edition for year 2025. Finn Balor of the Judgment Day. At number 8, it's the Ultimate Edition Series 25 Damian Priest. Or in this case, Senior Money in the Bank Damian Priest. You're gonna hear me say this a lot, but once again, this is a one and done figure. Once you get this, you probably won't need any of the others. Like, this version has 3 sets of hands, 3 alternate heads, and it comes with his Skeletor-inspired entrance gear. It's kinda sad how his career has just fallen off after losing the WWE World Championship. But at least he has this excellent Ultimate Edition action figure. On to the next one. At number 7, it's the Monday Night Wars exclusive Big Papa Pump Scott Steiner. Again, easily this is the best version of the character we're probably gonna get. There's still room for them to do an NWO edition of this figure. Whether we'll get it or not, we'll just have to wait and see. There wouldn't be too much else to do anyway other than probably recoloring his tights and so. So yeah, the Ultimate Editions are supposed to be a step up from the Elites, and this is a definite step up from the Elite. To my understanding, even the body mold for this guy is brand new just for the figure. So future muscular bodies are gonna benefit from this one. So that's Big Papa Pump, going out to all his freaks. At number 7 on my list of the best Ultimates of 2025. At number 6, it's Ultimate Edition 26 Jey Uso, Main Event Jey Uso. He's had a lot of figures come out since the Heat movement started. But honestly, for me, this is the best one he has yet. I was tempted to get the Defining Moments edition with the 2 big foam hands, but I'll probably play the long game on that one and wait for the price to go down before I get it. All in all, big year for Jey Uso, having one of my favorite figures of the year. Again, as an Ultimate Edition, this is everything you'd need in a Jey Uso action figure. You got the Heat sunglasses, his entrance gear, multiple heads and hands to switch out, all the articulation you could need. And yeah, big year for Jey Uso, and one of the best action figures of the year for me. Looking good at number 6. At number 5, it's the SDCC exclusive The Champ is Here Ultimate Edition John Cena. Not really much more to be said about this one being a career-defining figure for John himself. The only thing missing, I could say, even other reviewers have said the same thing, they should have waited a bit to give him that number 17 championship so he has the modern WWE World Undisputed Championship to go with him. But then again, they might be saving that for a later release, who knows. Like I said in my John Cena ranking, he might be retired, but no way in hell they're gonna stop making figures of him. This is one big cash cow that they're gonna keep cashing in on. I'm already anticipating his last time is now Saturday Night's Main Event figure is probably gonna be on my top 10 list next year. If I get it in time. So let's see how that goes. On to the next one. At number 4 is the ringside exclusive Bubba Ray and Devon Dudley, the Dudley Boys. Another set I was very excited to finally have, because I think we've all been wanting to have this version of the Dudley Boys in the black and blue camo. Basically their iconic ring gear from the tables, ladders and chairs match they had with Hardy Boys and Edge and Christian. And I believe they even fixed the scale of Bubba Ray Dudley from the previous ECW Elite 2-pack. My only complaint with this set, it's an Ultimate Edition, and it's missing what they are known for, tables. Neither one of these two come with a table. Heck, they could have put half a table in each box and have them become connected together. Seriously, how could you miss that and asking a premium price for this duo? And it's from ringside again. All in all, they still gave us 2 very good figures. And next year, Mattel, please, give us a Spike Dudley. Even an Elite will do, just to complete this iconic trio. But yeah, that's the Dudley Boys at number 4. Maybe I should put them at 3 for 3D. At number 3, it's the Mattel Creations exclusive Cody Rhodes and Brandy Rhodes Ultimate Edition 2-pack. Now it's debatable that Brandy might count as an Ultimate Edition, but it's my list and I'll allow it. Besides, you can't have one without the other in this set. And as I've said before, I'm not the biggest Cody Rhodes fan, but this is truly one of the best figures he's had. Other than maybe the other Ultimate Edition, which I haven't gotten, but might get it later once the price goes down. Then again, I'm expecting he'll probably get more Ultimate Editions down the line anyway. So yeah, that's Cody and Brandy sitting good at number 3. At number 2 on the list, flanked by his Ultimate Edition Regular Edition, it's the Chase Edition Great Muta in his black gear and white face paint. Some people prefer the red, but for me, the white paint, black tights is what I mostly remember him wearing back in the day. The guy was so over, he actually won the NWA Championship and was actually considered for a babyface run back in the NWA WCW days. But politics put an end to that. Kinda like the same way Shinsuke Nakamura got screwed over by WWE after winning the Royal Rumble himself but not winning the championship at WrestleMania. I mean, other than Muta, has there ever been another Japanese wrestler as over as him? The closest was of course Shinsuke Nakamura. But WWE just had to pull the carpet out from under him. Sorry about going off on a tangent. But yeah, this was one of my most anticipated figures of the year. And I'm lucky I managed to get the Chase edition of him as well as the regular edition. Cost me a bit more, but it was well worth it. So that's the Great Muta at number 2. There's now only one left on the list. Can you guess who it is? Probably you can. That's right, at number 1, it's the Monday Night Wars Ultimate Edition Stone Cold Steve Austin. A figure that many have put at the top of their Ultimate Edition list. Even for me, this is like the definitive version of the character. He had a previous Ultimate Edition, but this one I think the body's a lot better. Plus he comes with the jorts. A lot of other collectors are swapping out their normal elites for this one, swapping out the bodies, using the body from this Ultimate Edition. I might do the same for one of my other figures, who knows. I mean, like, it would be good to display one of him with this outfit on and one of him with this iconic vest. And there you have it. Number 1 on my Ultimate Edition list for 2025. Stone Cold Steve Austin. And that's the bottom line, cause Stone Cold said so. And there we have it, from left to right, my 10 favorite Ultimate Edition figures of 2025. What were your favorite Ultimate Edition figures of the year? Did you get all of them that came out this year? Because there were like 43 figures, I think it was. And I picked up like almost 25 of them maybe. But like I said, I still haven't received a few of them. And 2026 looks like it's going to be another big year for WWE action figure collectors. Put your top 10 or your favorite Ultimate Edition figures of the year in the comments below. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. Happy New Year 2026. See ya!